Okay, everyone, my loves. I wrote this in 2012, 11/9, 5 days after my birthday in 2012. That's a special note. Just mentioned it. I'm gotta do pictures of girls and males and transsexuals on this page, but I just don't have them involved with my writing right now because it's online right now. Anyway, I've really only had three loves in my life. Actually, I just kind of broke up with one another, so I've had before. But I wrote this in 2012, so I didn't have her then. Anyway, I mean, of course, I've had more in my life, like I said, but yet again, they were all males, females, transsexual performers of all sorts. Anyway, strange directions in life are as of this, and it wasn't your choice to go yet. Um, my grandfather, my mother, one of my good friends, etc., and I'm probably freaking a couple right now that died recently, so that's kind of heartbreaking for me. Pray for them or whatever your extension is in life, whatever you follow. Um, I pray to that. But but you went people, and so it be, so it be. Mainly for me in the past. Um, I want to touch on this. I was dancing in clubs for fun and for money, etc. And strange thing was, I'm a good-looking guy, so it was gay clubs where I made easy money, and a lot of uh, opportunities presented themselves to me for quick, easy money very fast. So don't relate on your own self being because that was my own self being. That's what I did. So you know, that's what I did. I mean, yeah, but but my three loves who shared the stage and luxurious, glorious stage of life with me, shared my spotlights that I wish I had when I was dancing and whatnot, and acting and modeling and blah blah blah, and making all these quick money things. I wished I had them still. The radical mountains I've climbed in life, in my mind, and my regaining features of this to regain beautiful mind, stunning body self that I am nowadays, and of what I was. I suffered. You may not agree, but it doesn't matter because I know what I suffered and I know what happened to me, and I was pretty much retardation for many, 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 many years. It was actually okay to exactify it because I know people have you know disability uh, nephews, nieces, brothers, sisters, whatever. You're gonna be mad, but no, because I was there. So um, I actually had serious brain damage. So that's where I'm saying, even though it wasn't directly brain damage or directly retardation, but it was like that for many many years. So if you feel that that's wrong word, then whatever. It's your deal and not mine. But anyway, the three loves I've gathered in the past. That's the main point I'm going to talk about. Um, they were great loves, fantastic, fascinating, fabulous, stunning articles I collected in the past. To say the least, my first real love was a high school love. Her name was where same place where Kendra Wilkinson, Little John went a few years later than me. Um, and where Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the movie, was made about, and where the director, Cameron Crowe, was it? He lived around Claremont, is where I live. Anywhere almost, and also where Almost Famous was written and filmed about, is filmed at. Anyway, my first love experience with my primero love happened 6 months later after we hooked up initially, and then after 2 months, rehab set in because I I crashed when I was with her. I had my accident when I was with her, my brain damage accident I just mentioned previously. Um, but not the rehab. I was rehabbing right after that, right after I separated from her, because I separated with her right before my accident. But anyway, and then after I got out, 6 months later, I was retardation set in. But it was my rehab. And the whole rehab, I was deformed. My body was all wasted. My brain was all wasted. It's like you might die in rehab. I mean, in a sense. And I almost did. Drugs and stuff like that, and got involved in everything from here, everything for a life. Like, you'll never be the same during your rehab as you were before. The kind of people who you run into, you never met before. Who never had, and also them who've never had a rehab to your naturalities, your style, your being, your sense right now. They don't understand. They don't want to understand what is constituted in your rehab. It's not to drink 3 beers a day and you're wasted, or something like that, something of that nature, and say, you need Hollywood to help you rehab. I mean, maybe famous people do, but that is a rehab. That is a rehab, and of course, at a completely different magnitude than maybe your personal rehab is. But anyway, that's just what I'm saying right now, though. So, anyway, yeah. So my first love, back to that. Love tended me daily, helped me to reality back daily. Then when out, she told me we were broken up when I was out of the hospital after my rehab, and I was crushed. But wasn't that the cognitivity that I was leaving behind my life at that time? Maybe. But I knew what was gone. I knew what was gone meant she was gone out of my life. And it was another crush in my life. This geometry of kids' life for her that she was about to encounter. I was crushed, devastated. Please come again. Please come again with no receipt. We can't help you. You may try Nordstrom's 99-cent store, Costco, because they take stuff back with no receipt. But not here. This is the school of love, Dr. 101. You can come in, but you can't, but you get kicked out. There's no returning. Sorry, come again. Like I said, bye. Au revoir. Arrivederci. Adios, amigos. So that was the first love. She was gone. She had 20 kids after. With her first love, prior to myself. You see, suddenly, that time as I looked at it in the past, I was doing it all wrong. I mean, yeah, my world and my mind were off. But my hot mom, Joanne, one of the individuals who died 1 year ago, May 1st. Oh, mama. Love you, mama. Even though I never told you that. I mean, I didn't tell you often when you were alive. Taught me that girl from a girl perspective. And that was genius for me, because now I'm so gracious at doing things for girls. Not from a guy's perspective. Kind of bisexual, actually. Being in turn, that's what a girl wants. A real guy, not a girly guy. So it's kind of like in the middle, the ground. That's what they. Anyway, you may say they don't. So I've obtained another love in my life. With my brain still messed up, Anyway, I'm gonna stop this right now, and I'm gonna continue, because this is the first paragraph. We're on approaching 10 minutes here, so stay tuned for my next love explanation. rYe176. Oh,
baby, like terror, like power. That is me. That is me. You better believe in me. So yo, baby, so yo, man, live your life as you know it, man. Into the abyss. Let it happen like this. Make it should. Because the way it happens, you all know it should. Be as yourself. Plan it out. And make it a reality. You only get one chance to live this lifetime. It's a short lifetime, so you better make it count. Strive in life. Do your own thing. And certainly stay alive. Don't give it up to all those non-doers in the industry. Just do your thing. Strive in life. And certainly stay alive.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Around fast pace, you know